What?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you have the urge to spend money on dumb shit? I get it. You're a grown ass man. You spend your money on whatever, but I already knew this was going the wrong way for the simple fact. And before this was talking about the Ren Fair. Oh yeah, I was fully willing to spend up to $300 a day. Who goes to events and is just throwing that money out there like that?
Well, because at a rent fair,
No.
there's shops, there's vendors. You know that.
Yeah, okay. Set a reasonable limit, not a $300 limit.
A sword there was $600, so I was being fiscally responsible.
No.
I'm an adult and life is a nightmare. I'm an adult and I'm growing gray hairs. Nobody cares. I'm an adult and the world is having more fun than me tonight.
Welcome back to another episode of Adulthood Pending. My name is Zaga.
I'm Nick.
And we're tired.
Definitely tired.
Yes, Nick has had a long day. I've had a long day. So thank you guys for tuning to the episode and have a great night. Thank you.
We just came to say hi and goodbye.
Yeah, like, follow, subscribe to Adulthood Pending. Yeet.
Yeet.
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still
Gotcha. Got y'all. No, we're always gonna put an episode on, no matter how tired we are. Nick, why are you tired today? Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see.
I mean, I'll chop it up for what it's worth. I've worked 11 and a half to 12-hour shifts from Monday, not including Friday, because Friday I left, I only did 5 hours, but I've been on the fucking road all goddamn weekend. But a big factor, like I said, is the long hours at work and the fact that I tossed and turned all last night. I laid down at a fairly early time. I only had 3 drinks out of the whole night, spaced far in between.
I'm proud of you. Actually.
I'm proud of myself. I was just fucking tired. And then I tossed and turned all night. I got like 2.5, maybe 3 hours of sleep. I can hear it in my voice. I am tired.
So you're going to get mad very easily.
Probably. You already called my drumstick here a fucking shillelagh, which not even fucking close because you don't know jack shit about Irish heritage, culture, any fucking thing about it.
No. You guys like potatoes.
You have me there.
You like your potatoes? A majority of you are red.
Wrong.
And
well, I got red in my beard.
With the opposition of copper, or maybe not being, maybe with the exception of copper, you guys can't be in the sun. He just shimmers.
I could be in the sun. I get color too.
Most of y'all.
Most. I thought you meant me. I'm like, oh no, hold on.
I meant y'all as in the Irish. I was generalizing.
They get sun over there too. They get a lot of sun.
None of your pictures and videos from when you were there had any sun.
There was a lot of sun.
Didn't seem like it.
Dog, the sunlight was out till like 11:30 p.m.
I'm going to talk about sun for I'm tired. So Ellie obviously has her friends that are over in the nether regions of the country called Boston. Yeah, it's a butthole there. And all her friends wanted to go to a thing called the King Richard's Fair, which if you're in the New England area, I highly recommend it. It was a really good time. If you live in New York, go to the one at Tuxedo Park. Way better. And I'm saying that not because it's just in New York, just because the setup is actually a lot better. In about 2 to 3 years, I would give King Richard's Fair its fair share here. Now, Nick, we're recording this. It's the end of September. It is the last Sunday in September. How's temperature been for you?
Not as hot as it has been, but still warm.
Like, what would you say? What temperatures are you rocking with over there?
High 80s.
High 80s. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe some 90. No, not 90.
And where OKC is, and I just learned about this on a map. I thought OKC was way up north. I didn't realize
that's Tulsa. That's Tulsa.
Like it's pretty like south. Like it's pretty like borderline, like along the lines of like Mississippi-ish, Georgia, like realm, right? It's that same lateral spot, roughly.
Sure, if you drop the like an imaginary line there, sure, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, there's like a line. There's a line right there.
You get it from
Similar.
there, yeah.
So I would expect it to be warm. It's getting closer to the equator. That gets warmth, right? Like
Yes,
Florida's hot.
yes.
Texas is hot.
It's the South.
I'm in the Northeast. I'm near Boston. I'm near water. It was 8 degrees today. Now, I have beef with Renaissance fairs. If global warming is happening, and we don't know. They say it is. They say it's not. I don't fucking care. All I remember is when I was a kid and went to Renaissance fairs, it was chilly. It was a comfortable temperature. You could layer up in your costumes and be comfy. I only wore linen pants and a linen shirt and a leather belt. That is all I wore. I felt like I was dying. And all these places wanted to sell me things, Nick. They wanted to sell me many a things. Lots of cloaks, lots of furs. And I was willing to spend up to $350 today on useless nonsense because I wanted a reason for you to yell at me. I didn't spend it on any of that. Instead, I bought about 12 bottles of $5 Dasanis because that's how expensive they were for a bottle of water. I spent all my money on water because I had to stay hydrated today. This was not a good time. This park, by the way, that this Renaissance Fair had purchased was an old amusement park for railroads. Why there was an amusement park for railroads, I don't understand. New England confuses me. But here we are. So they have taken over this property. They have had about 5 months to put things together. So there's still remnants of railroads. And they cut down a lot of trees. You know what trees provide, Nick?
Oxygen.
Shade.
Oh.
Shade. They provide shade and coolness. You know what there wasn't today? There wasn't any shade and coolness. Zaga is bald. Sunburn has happened here because I didn't wear my pirate hat because it wasn't pirate weekend.
But it's a Renaissance.
Yeah, but they have themed weekends specifically for pirates. I could have dressed in the pirate, but I don't want to be a pirate this year. I wanted to just dress in my regular garb for the Ren Fair.
This sounds like a you problem.
Instead, felt like I had fucking heat stroke.
Well, but you should have dressed accordingly.
Dude, it was ridiculous. And so I have a question to you. As somebody who is not part, like I'm only half of the white delegation. And I haven't, I lean more towards my Filipino side. And I know more about Asian culture and stuff like that.
I don't like where this is going.
88 to 89 degrees outside. No shade, sun beating on you, right? I don't know why, but the folks that we were with, hella Caucasian, just sat in the sun bro, we sat there for an hour and a half just beating in the sun. One man was wearing the chainmail, like a suit of it, and a steel helmet. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're complaining about the heat. And I'm like, let's just stand and talk in shade. Like what? And at one point I just got up and walked away and went to shade. And then they eventually came over to me. They're like, what's going on? You all right? Like, you guys are just sitting in heat. Why are we doing this? And they're like, oh, we're just stupid. I'm like, and I literally said, I was like, is it a white people thing? Because I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's definitely not a racial thing. Because I've literally moved groups from, if we were in the sun, if we just accidentally started talking there, I've literally stopped the conversation. Like, let's move over here. There's a little bit of shade. There's some coverage.
Like, I just didn't get it. I was so frustrated. I was so hot. And all I wanted was a giant turkey leg, but it was too hot to eat that. You know what I got? Like, legit, I saw chicken tendies and french fries, and I beeline for the building. Didn't even question. Just chicken tendies. I'm going to take that.
Were they good?
They were actually really good.
Was it worth the $30 to spend on them?
It was like $17. I expected $30 when I was paying $5 for a fucking water bottle.
I never understood that whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. But I was extremely frustrated because I love the Renaissance Fair. I go every year. I make it a thing. I go to a Renaissance Fair every year. I have my wolf little like mug that's made out of pewter. I have a pirate sword here. I usually leave with a little toy. I got my little knife right here. Right? It wasn't overly crowded, which I can say was actually pretty nice. Like we were able to get in and out of these buildings. But everything was so expensive, dude. So expensive. And let me top this off. We had to leave the house at 8:30 this morning on a Sunday to get there because it's a 2.5 hour drive. And if that's not dedication to show that I love my wife, I don't know what is.
I feel like she would have murdered you, though.
No, she would have understood it. Oh, because you knew this, but the fans didn't know this. I threw my back out on Thursday. Bowling in my bowling league because I'm an old man. And I threw my back out, tweaked my sciatica. So for the last 3 days, my back has been in excruciating pain. It's primarily my left buttocks because that's how sciatica works. And you can't just be sitting there massaging your bum in the middle of a Renaissance fair. There's children. So
fuck them kids.
Oh,
not literally, but like fuck them. Like if
in
I'm hurt
times, that's what they do.
If I'm hurting, I'm gonna my ass is. I'm gonna rub my damn ass. If I have to listen to your little shit-nosed little kids fucking screaming because they didn't get something that they wanted, or they ran their shoulder into something so softly, fuck you. Fuck them. I am gonna I've paid my due. I've done my due diligence. If I've got like a tweak, no matter where the fuck it is, unless it's on then that's completely different. But my buttocks, while it's covered, if I've got a cramp there, you best believe I'm gonna fucking rub it. And if I see that you're looking at me, I'm gonna make it really awkward. I'm gonna look you dead in the eye and ask you if you want to fucking lend a hand. You had the audacity to look and sit there and stare. Yeah, you're gonna give me your hand and you're gonna rub it now. Now we both feel awkward.
I can say though, honestly, we were there from 10:30 till about 4:00, which is a long day.
That was a long day.
In the sun. And I can say I only saw one kid crying. And honestly, at that point, I wasn't even like annoyed. I was like, I too wish I could scream in an open field with many peoples around me and no one judges. But the funniest thing I did hear from a kid was like, she went into a store and she was like, Mommy, why do we go into every store and we just can't buy anything? And I'm like, yo, kid, you're onto something. Because that's what I've been doing. I'm going from shop to shop to shop, and I just don't buy anything.
I know I window shop so much. I window shop so fucking much. Like, on the way back home today, I stopped at Buc-ee's. Yeah, I fucking stopped.
Okay.
Usually, I get a fuck ton of stuff there. I walked out with one singular item.
Really?
And it's because I gotta make a dessert when I get off of here. I gotta throw it. Thank God it only takes 3 seconds to make. But it's a new recipe that involves Buc-ee's, and if it tastes good, which I know it will because it's me cooking it, I already have a name for it and everything. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I will need them to pay me retribution if they want to buy it.
We should really do a cooking episode. Maybe do that in November. It's a good cooking time.
It's the food month.
It's food time, right? We can make a
food
soup.
Month.
Make a nice soup while we're on air.
I don't make soup.
You don't make soup? I could show you. I could show you a recipe. There's 2 soups I make that are phenomenal.
I make chicken and dumplings.
Oh, chicken and dumplings.
Crock-pot.
But yeah, no. So I've been up since like fucking 7:30 on a Sunday.
Yup.
Obviously, I don't go to bed till late because I have ADHD and insomnia, so I'm up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning every single night. A little tired today. We were watching Mrs. Doubtfire because Ellie had never seen that before.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, honestly, it's pretty great because I get to relive movies for the first time with somebody, and it's kind of fun.
You get to see her genuine first reaction.
It's like when my friends are watching Game of Thrones for the first time right now. So I get to relive these moments with them now, which is kind of fun.
This is like 50 first dates.
I did leave with a few little trinkets. Like Ellie bought a nice little like witch candle thing. It's like some gems in it and like some stuff. I bought my little dagger, obviously. And then we bought a little taxidermied, like it's like in resin. It's like a bat skeleton, which I'm like, that's pretty cool. We like weird shit in our house.
Yeah.
Some dead stuff. I wanted the $150 cloak, but see, I got beef. Why are all cloaks like itchy and scratchy feeling. Like, give me a blanket, like a fuzzy blanket in a robe form that I can just wrap myself in on the couch and be comfy in with little arm slits, but yet it still looks acceptable to wear out and about.
That's a Snuggie.
No, Snuggie sits in the front. I was wanting on the back. I want a cloak, but a comfy cloak. They didn't have any at the Renaissance. I went to 3 booths. I almost left with a hat with a really big feather in it, just because it's kind of funny.
Pimp hat.
Not a pimp hat, more like a pirate hat. See, look right here. They have it for $200. I'll spend that money. Oh, by the way, real quick, I just want to touch base on something. In the Discord, there had been discussion. Somebody sent something. And the first response that I could only fathom responding with was, I have a spending problem. Why would you send this to me? Now, Nick, are you familiar with Labubu's?
Please tell me you did not.
I didn't buy a Labubu. I didn't buy a Labubu. I want one.
No, you don't.
I'm not spending money on one. Don't worry. They tried to sell me at the Big E. I didn't buy one there, so I didn't know. Not buying one now. However, there is one for us, millennial, like, people who are in the punk emo goth scene, called baddies. Like, like she a baddie, but except it's Batties, BATTIES, Batties. And they're like little bats and they're tattooed. And it's the same concept as Labubu. And I didn't pull the trigger yet, but next paycheck it's getting pulled. It's $167 for a whole box of them. And they said no doubles. So I will be getting almost the entire set. There's 8 of them in the set. The box only comes with 6. So I'm going to get 6 of them that are really cool. And they'll make for great presents. Well, what's the problem here, Nick? See, even your dog is frustrated. Is trying to figure out what's going on with you. What?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you have the urge to spend money on dumb shit? I get it. You're a grown ass man. You spend your money on whatever, but I already knew this was going the wrong way for the simple fact. And before this was talking about the Ren Fair. Oh yeah, I was fully willing to spend up to $300 a day. Who goes to events and is just throwing that money out there like that?
Well, because at a
No.
fair, there's shops, there's vendors. You know that.
Yeah, okay. Set a reasonable limit, not a $300 limit.
A sword there was $600, so I was being fiscally responsible.
No.
A cloak was $150. I was just saying that.
You've been trying to get your debt down,
and we're working at that.
Yeah, and so we're going to drop another. We were going to
yourself.
Going to it. No, we were going to.
What's the point of working so hard if I can't enjoy my money?
Okay, the thing is, Zaga, is that you do this way too fucking often.
Once a month.
More like once every other week.
Bi-weekly. Same thing. Same difference.
No, sometimes that fucking trigger gets a hairpin sensitivity.
I sent you the link.
I know, and I'm not opening it. It's not going to here, you know what? Just for shits and giggles so everyone sees that we're going to click. You're an idiot. Those look like fucking generic Neopets.
Yeah, but they're little bats with tattoos on them.
I don't care if they came with the fucking bat dick. It doesn't fucking matter.
There's more to it. When I was on the honeymoon with Ellie this year, we had came back with a little teddy bear from the tattoo shop. This little teddy bear was from my nephew. The tattoo, the teddy bear was tattooed, and it was a little lion. Ironically, of all things, it's the same company. I'm supporting small businesses, Nick. I don't
Absolutely not.
This is a small business that we have to support.
I have no problem supporting small business.
Exactly. You're just sounding terrible.
No, I'm not. No. If you wanted to support this business, and you wanted to be, as you just said, fiscally responsible, you would have only bought one or two tops, not a box.
But if I buy two and they're the same, then I wasted money on a second one.
no,
now
I'm sure there's a way
wait,
that you can make sure that you don't get a duplicate.
It's a mystery box, Nick. The only way that you get it, you know you're not getting any dupes, is you get the box.
No, this is the same fucking concept as a Labubu.
It's saving money because if you
No,
buy
it
in
is not.
bulk, you get it at a discounted rate.
No,
It's
absolutely not. No.
Nick, it's okay. I'm Asian. I can do the math for us here. So
I
a
don't-
single box is $30. So to get 6 of them, that's a lot of money.
How big is this thing?
That's irrelevant.
See, ladies and gentlemen, case in point,
5 by 3 by 7 inches.
tiny for $30 fucking dollars.
It's 7 inches. 7 inches ain't tiny, Nick.
It's average.
That's way bigger than average. Average
It's
is
way
5.
bigger. 5'8". Anyways, stupid, dumb.
It's stupid.
It is. It is 100% stupid. It is the same thing that you legitimately just fell into the whole Labubu bullshit without getting a Labubu. You just got a off-brand Labubu.
Yeah, but it's bats. It
And
fits my aesthetic.
This makes you a Lafufu.
That's not a Lafufu. A Lafufu is a fake Labubu, and I'm not buying a Labubu.
No.
I'm buying a Bati.
You are a Lafufu. That's what you are, a Lafufu.
Well, those are hurtful words.
La 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 la. You're the fool. That's exactly what you are. Dumb.
Not dumb.
Respectfully, you are not. I don't know. Now I feel like you're teetering. Have you taken Tylenol in the last 24 hours? I think so.
Yeah, I threw out my back. What do you think, pal?
Tism is striking high on you right now.
Hey, listen, I didn't buy them yet. I have to wait till my other stuff. See, and I have a whole process to this, Nick, so that you understand. I do one bulk order in the beginning of the month, right? Like when I get my commission check, I do one bulk order, right? I'll spend what I spend for myself for the month, and those trinkets will be delivered throughout the month. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing my next batch of purchases for myself. Now going to the Ren Fair, that's called souvenirs. These things that I will remember it for forever. You know what I'm saying?
You just spent upwards to $700 on the belt that is behind you last month. This month, actually.
I prepared for that in
You're
months,
right, you did. And
months.
I will not knock you for that, for the simple fact of that was a very big experience for you. I 100% respect it. I don't believe that I will not spend that much money on the belt because that is just me. But that was your first experience at WWE Raw, I'm all fine with it. However, the amount of money that you spent on it, not including the other things that you bought, all justified. I'm giving a pass on those.
I just spent a lot of money that
Yeah, you go ahead, build my case up even more.
On my anniversary, I bought nothing for myself. My anniversary weekend, I'd spend no money on myself. I waited until Monday Night Raw, and then I bought myself my anniversary presents. I bought Ellie presents, buy myself presents. So I'll put that up there. I behaved in Salem, and that's a hard one to do. You know this.
I'm
Despite
legit.
the hood exterior, gothic kid at heart.
I'm legitimately like force choking you through the screen right now. I just want you to.
You should. I
Yeah.
like it. Let's actually get on with the episode. We're 20 minutes in, and we haven't even discussed what we're talking about. We just wanted
Jesus
to
Christ.
race. I know. Don't worry. This will be a quick episode here, guys, because we're tired, and I want to keep the theme of spooky Halloween, which is why I'm wearing my jack-o'-lantern pants. See, jack-o'-lantern pants just for you guys. See, little jack-o'-lanterns all over them. And I felt like it was important because we did touch about it about 2 weeks ago about Halloween candy. And I feel like we didn't really discuss which ones are the best ones. We just kind of lackadaisically chatted them. Now,
We spoke in a general sense.
there's two ways we can approach this. There's 2 ways. And I thought about this.
I don't like
And-
this is already going.
No. Here's the thing. You're an adult now. You're not going trick-or-treating. You're not knocking on doors, right?
You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Actually, I know what I'm. My candy is in beer.
Yes, different. But I'm saying, though, you're not knocking from door to door asking for free candy.
I'm asking for beers.
Yes. Those are just... I thought we moved past those days, Nick.
No, you did. I did not.
Well, like I said, we're going to be approaching it two different ways. Being the adult and the candy to hand out, or as a kid and the candy you get on Halloween. Now, I feel like because we're a millennial podcast and we are adulthood pending and trying to be good little adults, we should discuss the top candies to give on Halloween.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I did come up with an idea of doing it draft style. I have a little notepad here. And I'm going to go in later and I'm going to add a little dings on the screen so we can keep tally of what we pick. Probably not going to do that because as I'm saying it, I'm thinking about doing it. I'm like, that's a whole lot of work. And we have like 50 people that watch our show on a weekly basis. Huh?
They said it best in the office. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes. KISS. We use that in sales, actually, repeatedly. We have to tell people that constantly. So I'm going to do you the honors and go first and pick the number one. We're do draft style.
Okay.
Snake style, though, right? Or maybe not snake style. That's stupid. Yeah, snake draft. Well, you first, me, then you.
It's a lot of work.
It's easy. You make the first pick. I make my first and second. You make your third and fourth. I make my fourth and fifth. And so on. So what candy and what candy do you say is the number one candy to hand out on Halloween as an adult? Like you should have this in your bowl, no questions asked.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Yes.
You're going with candy corn as the number one.
Well, hold on. Let me think about that.
As the number, like the kids you open the door, kids got good costumes on, and you're handing them candy corn.
Snickers. Yeah.
Okay. We'll go Snickers. And I'm putting that down for you. I don't agree with that being the number one pick. I thought it was a unanimous decision. I thought everyone knew you get the Reese's Pumpkins, not Reese's Cups, Reese's Pumpkins specifically.
Okay. Now, do you want to know why I didn't choose that?
Why didn't you go that?
Because fuck them. Why would I give them the good shit like that? Huh?
Because it's Halloween. You got to be in spirit, Nick.
They got the second best.
Then just turn off your porch light.
No, I'm still passing out candy. Not this year.
Why don't you just throw Smarties in there?
I like Smarties.
Well, I'm choosing the Reese's Pumpkins for my number one pick. And number two, it's a clear cut Kit Kats.
Gross.
What do you mean gross?
I like Kit Kats, but I mean, I don't think that they're a top tier fucking candy.
Yeah, you get the king size Kit Kats to give to the kids.
That's too. We're speaking in general since we're not talking about sizes of the candy.
Well, Reese's Pumpkins are.
That is different. That's a style. I'm not talking, and I'm letting that one ride because there is a difference between Reese's Cups and Halloween Reese's. I will agree with you.
Single individual Kit Kats or a full bar of Kit Kats, as long as Kit Kats are in there, I think those are two most important ones because I want the fans to vote on this. I want them to answer who they think gives out the best candy on Halloween. What would be your second pick here?
My second one.
And you can't pick what I picked, so you're out. You're done now.
Oh, okay.
No Reese's, no Kit Kats.
Okay. Not worried.
I'm like, I feel like you're just gonna be like Almond Joy.
I hate Almond Joy.
Thank God we agree on something.
I like Mounds though.
Why?
I like coconut.
No, who the fuck wants Coke? When you were a kid and you were going through your fucking candy, did you sit there and go, "Oh, Mom, I got a Mounds"? No, you're like, I got a fucking Reese's peanut butter cup.
Not 1000%. I was happy when I got a Mounds. I love dark chocolate and I like coconut.
Are you like an 86-year-old person who goes on cruises daily?
No, I like them. They're good. I don't like Almond Joys because I don't like the nut.
Oh, what's your next pick? Whoppers?
No, not Whoppers. I
So
probably
are you going Mounds for your number 2?
no.
What's your number 2?
M&M's.
I can agree on that. M&M's.
The regular ones, not the peanut ones.
Yeah, you got to have non-peanut options for the kids. I want them to have a good time, not fucking kill them. It's rude. We saved that for Art the Clown. I can't wait till we do our horror movie episode. So I'm so excited for that one. And what would be your third pick?
Oh shit! Okay, there's a follow up.
Snake draft.
I'd probably say, dog. I'm going with candy corn.
You're really going the candy corn. Like candy corn would have been like a fifth pick for me. Like not even like and I'm one of the few that do enjoy the candy corn. I don't.
I'll be honest with my list. I'm not even putting it in like as high, like in categories. I'm just saying I'm putting it out of 5. None of these rank over one more than the other, in my opinion. On my list, yours is different.
No, there's tier levels to this.
Okay, well,
my number 3 pick, we're going clean Hershey's.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that
You know
one.
what I'm saying? Like a clean, like the not a Hershey's Kiss, but like the little individual
bar.
little bars.
Yeah,
it's a good little treat. You know what I'm saying?
I like those. I used to steal those from my second job.
Dude, they're the best.
They are.
You get your fix.
Yeah. Walk around, open it up, pop it in, done.
Now, I'm going to have a controversial 4th pick. A lot of people don't think this is a great candy to get on Halloween, but I was a fan of these. I'm going Nerds, baby.
You're
going Nerds.
Jesus. No, nobody.
You got to break up the chocolate. All I got is chocolate.
That's your fault, not anybody else's.
You got candy corn. But that's what I'm saying, though. You got to switch it up. A little fruity flavor going on.
No.
You're highly mistaken.
Yes, you are.
No, you're highly mistaken. You got to get the ones that have the blue and the pink ones, and they have the 2 separate sides. It's like having 2 fucking snacks.
They taste like nothing. They taste like cardboard.
No, that's communion. Communion tastes like cardboard, and you can't tell me otherwise. All right, it's your 4th and 5th pick.
Fourth and 5th pick. I will go. Oh, I just had it too. It was in my head. Laffy Taffy.
And you want to give me shit for Nerds?
Those have flavor. There's actually multitudes of flavors.
I have TMJ because of Laffy Taffy at this point in my life.
I don't see the correlation.
Because you're sitting there. It's like gum from hell.
Not unless you warm it up. Hold it in your hand for a little bit. Be all right.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy for Laffy. You gotta give me shit for Nerds, and you pick
Nerds.
Laffy
Who the
Taffy.
fuck? I've never heard of anyone talking about, oh, I got some Nerds. Oh, I got some Nerds.
Yeah,
go eat.
But if it's
go
in the
eat fucking gravel.
Mix of the handful, if it's in the mix, you're not complaining. You're not complaining, Nick.
Then you won't complain either when someone gives you a handful of fucking Mounds either. And it's mixed in with your fucking Nerds. You're gonna fucking take it.
Mounds, I'm throwing that shit out. I'm throwing it out into the trash.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm gonna throw same thing I've done with Nerds. I've opened them up and I toss it on the ground because guess what? They mix in with the fucking gravel and you can't tell the goddamn difference.
You know, when you were 12, I hoped you drank. I wish I could go back in time and make you drink Pop Rocks and a soda.
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I was too afraid. You turned into a fountain.
Built different.
You turned into a fountain.
I don't remember what happened actually.
It's a butterfly effect.
I remember the stigma though. They're like, "Oh yeah, you'll spontaneously combust or whatever."
What would be your last pick here for your candies?
My last pick, that one's. You know what? I'll keep this one pretty simple. I'll go Crunch Bar.
Ooh, you went Crunch Bar. Because I was thinking Crackle, and I was gonna go Crackle.
Are those not like the same thing?
They are the same thing, so I'm
Just
not
different.
gonna pick Crackle because Crunch is actually my favorite candy of all. Bunch of Crunch specifically. I love me like that is my go-to movie snack. I get a bunch of Crunch and a Sprite. Or Raisinets. I do love my Raisinets.
I do love Raisinets. Can't knock Raisinets.
Would you eat a Raisinette? Do you like peel the chocolate off the raisin?
No, I eat it. I
put it in my mouth, and in my mouth, like I'm breaking the chocolate off, eating the chocolate, letting the chocolate dissolve.
No. You're doing too much.
I also have severe.
Just enjoy it.
I've peeled my grapes before, so like I can't even say much.
That's stupid weird.
Yeah, I can't explain my it's all the Tylenol my mom took when I was a baby. You know what? I see your Laffy Taffy, and I'm going to raise you one that's even better. Because this one actually dissolves in your mouth, and you don't have to fucking sit there and chew it for 12 hours. That's Airheads, baby.
They don't dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah, they do.
That one's harder to fucking chew. You're going to bullshit me about Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy is 10 times softer.
Dissolve in your mouth.
No, the fuck it does not.
That sugariness just goes.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. What the fuck are you eating?
I don't know when the last time you had an Airhead, but I've had one recently. It dissolves in your mouth.
You're eating the wrong kind of shit then.
It might be, you know what? It very well could be expired, and that just could be what I could be eating. Because I don't know I can't say I've actually seen Airheads for sale anywhere unless it's around Halloween. So I think it's the same ones from last.
I see them for sale all the time when I go to Sam's or Walmart, but they don't dissolve. Matter of fact, you're talking about, they're so Laffy Taffy's so hard to fucking chew. Dog, you're eating a fucking chewy brick right there. And when I say brick, I'm not using that lightly. I mean, it is hard to fucking chew.
The old school ones, yeah, like back in the 90s, they were definitely like just like a slab of fucking like hard taffy. It wasn't good. The new ones, the way that they are now, they just dissolve right in the mouth. Telling you, it's like a sugary dissolve. I am glad none of us put Smarties on here. Now, this is the list, people. This is what the list says. I don't know if y'all can see it. I hope y'all can. But I need you guys to vote. And whoever's watching this live right now, if you guys are watching this live on the premiere episode, put down below whose house are you going to, knowing that these are the candies that you could be getting. And if you choose Nick, you're wrong. Wrong.
Listen, if anybody wants some gravel, go ahead. I'll spray paint it and everything.
You said nothing with caramel because Twix is probably the worst candy of all the candies to get on Halloween.
I do like caramel though.
I think caramel just gets stuck into your teeth.
I like those little ones that you're supposed to use for baking. I eat them as like candy though.
Like the Werthers?
No. Just like the cellophane wrapped little fucking candies, like they're square.
Oh, the little ball. Yes, I just can't do any caramel. I don't like caramel apples. Just give me the fucking apple.
No, dude.
I'm an apple chocolate guy, specifically.
The caramel apple suckers are gas.
No.
They're fucking good.
I agree. Actually, you know what? I'll give an honorable mention to the list here. I think you could agree too. You ever just get plain mint like Lifesavers and that shit? Like when you were a kid?
There was always the weird Lifesavers that were in there. Like there was like some kind of orange one that didn't really taste like orange, but it was supposed to be orange. And then there's that mint one. And then there's the
all white mint ones I'm talking about. Like they have the individual wrapped all white.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I felt like that was a good little break. You know, you go through your candy like chocolate, Reese's, Hershey's, Snickers, mint, refresher, palate cleanser.
Maybe that's why I got mint chocolate in there sometimes, like Andes.
Oh God, I cannot stand mint chocolate personally.
I like it.
Like the only mint chocolate I will eat is at Olive Garden. Theirs is pretty good.
That's an Andes.
That's a what?
It's an Andes.
I don't understand what you're saying.
That's the chocolate's name is it's an Andes chocolate.
I have no idea what Andes is. I've never heard of Andes.
That's what it is. That's the brand of chocolate called an Andes.
Do you remember? Actually, question random. This is completely random. This is ADHD brain going here. Do you remember like when you go to places and it's like buy a chocolate bar for like $1, and it's like it's called World's Finest Chocolate.
We just had somebody at work. Their daughter or their kids do it we wipe their fucking box out.
Okay, so support the kids, right? I'm all for supporting the kids. However, you can buy them on Amazon for a whole box of them for $50. I've done it. I've loaded my mini fridge with them at one point. It was a delight. And I know it sounds so terrible because it goes to nobody. It means nothing then. At least when you buy it for them, it's like for the fucking, the football team or for, Boy Scouts or whatever. But I bought one time and I was like, I'm tired of trying to find where these things are. And I just want a box of them myself. And they're on Amazon for $50.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
A case, yeah.
I mean,
World's finest chocolate, boom, right there. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Again, support the kids, help them with what they're trying to achieve. However, you can get a discounted price for these motherfuckers because they charge $1, and it's cheaper than $1 per one. About 50 cents per candy bar. You get 2 for 1. Now, what were some good things like when you went trick or treating when you were younger, right? You don't obviously go with your friends, right? Like you had friends, right?
I hate that you fucking had to ask that. Like I heard the skepticism in that.
Did you trade candies at all or no?
Nah, I kind of just like grabbed it.
You just rocked with what you had?
No, like if I saw something in theirs, I fucking just took it.
Oh, so you kleptoed that shit. Winona Ryder.
No, I didn't klepto it. They saw me do it. I said, hey, I'm going to take that.
Really? You didn't trade?
No, I said, hey, if there's anything in here that you want, you're more than welcome to it. I was like, I got plenty.
Maybe that's why I'm in sales now. Because I would do like, I'll give you 3 Smarties, 1 Snickers for a Reese's.
You oversold.
Huh? Not even close. The Smarties weren't that... Satisfaction level's low on a Smarties.
I don't know. We used to smoke them.
You used to smoke Smarties?
Yeah. Have you ever done that? So what you do...
What? Hold on. What kind of degenerate child were you?
So what you do is you take the Smarties, you don't crush it all the way. You roll it to where some do start to crush, and it forms the dust in the bottom of it, and you can see it in the cellophane. And then what you do on the ends is you loosely unravel it, and you just sit out there and you would blow the dust, and it looked like cigarette smoke.
I thought you were sprinkling that shit on like cigarettes and smoking it like crack.
No.
I legit thought for one second like you were like about like tell me you were doing lines of Smarties in the bathroom.
I never got to that point.
I was gonna say you had a real problem back then at that point.
Smarty AA.
Yeah, that interesting.
I think you do a loop.
Speaking of trading, funny thing, and this is a completely out of pocket story because I just was one of the topics that I was going to talk about was trading candies. At the Renaissance Fair, Ellie brought a bag of rocks. That's her autism. It's fine. She likes rocks, right? And I'm like, why'd you bring a bag of rocks? She was like, for trading. I'm like, people trade rocks at Ren Fair? She goes, oh, yeah. When we went to the one in New York a couple of years ago, there was people that were trading for rocks. That's pretty fucking cool. Okay. You got your own Pokemon cards. Good for you. This lady comes around. Now, granted, remember, we were sitting out in the sun for about 6 hours. And we're sitting at one of the picnic tables in the middle of the sun. And this lady's walking around. She's a vendor. She's like, fresh fruit, my lord, fresh fruit. And she's trying to sell fruit. Okay, cool. They had a local farm there, with produce and stuff like that. They're just trying to sell their products. Cool. Ellie goes, I want some strawberries. And the lady comes over and she goes, but I don't have money. I have rocks. And I'm looking at her like, there's no way you're bartering a rock for fresh produce that they're trying to make profit on. The lady goes, what kind of rocks? It all depends. She pulls out a strawberry quartz. It's an uncut strawberry quartz stone. And she goes, here. She gives it to the lady. Lady literally hands her a basket of like 8 strawberries. And I'm like, I honestly was just
Dumbfounded.
I had no words. I'm like, if I knew these motherfuckers bartered like this, do you understand?
That's the
Like,
witches.
So I put it to the test, right? Because this is a Ren Fair. One of these shops I'm gonna try to barter with now, because now I'm in sales. That's what I do, baby. All I do is try to negotiate. So Ellie goes and buys that candle, like I mentioned earlier, and it's a cool little tent, blacked out tent. Got all these candles. It looks really dope. And he has this chair, and the chair has like a gem in the middle of it with a circle and the two moons, right? Really witchy looking, and it's just a little stool, wooden top, steel frame. And the guy's like, hey, is there anything I can help you look for? I was like, how much is this? How much is the stool? He goes, oh, the stool's not for sale. And I don't know why. I just go, everything has a number. He goes, well, what's your offer? I'm like, I'll give you $100 for it right now. He goes, he literally stops. He goes, that's actually pretty fair because it's like an $80 stool. So I'd take $100 for it. And literally just goes, but do we want to carry it for the rest of the day? I'm like, I was so close, dude. I was so close to leaving. I just wanted to buy them. Steal. He had nowhere to sit afterwards. He had no stools there at all after that. I just wanted that stool. I would have made an end table in my living room.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say when he asked for the price, I thought you were gonna be like, I got 3 rocks.
I wanted to see if he would take rocks, but I was like, I'll give you $100 for it. I just want to see if he would budge. Now that I know, next Ren Fair, I'm bringing cash, baby. We are negotiating. They don't need to know how much is in my pocket. I don't need to know how much profit they have. We are negotiating. Every single vendor.
I applaud and encourage bartering. We go back to that.
I feel like we should, right?
1000%.
I feel like we should be able to trade rocks for goods at this point. It is 2025. My wife traded a rock for fresh produce. If that's not the signs of a failed economy, I don't know what is.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought when you said rocks, not even bullshitting you. I legitimately thought like you guys went by like a playground or like a Home Depot, and she just grabbed a handful of fucking gravel or something. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
No, she grabbed like extra gems that she had in the house.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, those are witches' stones. I get that. Those ones are expensive. Therefore, trading them
uncut raw gems that need to like actually go to a jeweler and be turned into something.
Right, but they have significance. Like if I go out there right now and I go get like just a rock from the road, that's not gonna be worth shit because it's just
open. You don't know.
Okay,
it could be a geode in there. Just saying, could be a geode. Could be missing out. Now to round out this episode, because we are almost done here. We are just buying time.
We are.
I wanted to have a Halloween party survival guide for millennials specifically. Now, I asked you before we started recording, have you hosted a Halloween party? You said no.
No,
I'm actually pleasantly surprised about this.
And I'll tell you why. Fuck people.
Fair.
I don't want you in my house.
I agree.
And like I could do maybe a small get together. I'll even pregame here. But to have the event here? No, sir. I gotta clean up. I gotta host. I can't get too drunk because I'm too paranoid.
I do get that. I don't like, because like sometimes too, like when I'm hosting a party, like I disappear and I just come upstairs and into the studio and just scroll on my phone for a little bit just to disassociate. But now I've hosted a few Halloween parties, and we're actually hosting one again this year. I'll try to get pictures and different stuff. Small get together, like maybe 10 people, nothing crazy. But you've been a guest to Halloween parties, right? What would you say is like some golden rules for our fans who are going to Halloween parties this October that they should follow and should be put in stone? Like I have a dagger. We're going to put this into the tablet and hammer that shit out. These are the 10 commandments. You give 5 for being a guest. I'll give 5 for being a host. How does that sound?
Sure.
big brain thinking right there. And that's how we fucking buy an extra 15, 20 minutes of this episode. So go ahead, guess.
Oh,
as a guest, what would be commandment number 1 to follow as being a guest to a Halloween party?
Thou shalt bring bitches.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Let's say local pound has plenty.
I know. A lot of my exes are there.
Oh yeah.
Well, now that I know rocks are a thing, maybe thou shalt bring rocks.
Yeah, if the person's house you're going to, you know they're a witch, go to your local like crystal shop. They have little bags there for like $10. Bring some rocks. But no, seriously. What are some important things that would go on the first 5 commandments of being the 5 commandments of being a guest to a Halloween party that you have to follow? Like you have to follow. It's just rude.
And we're speaking specifically for Halloween parties, yes?
Specifically, yes, for the Halloween parties, we're going to have similar ones for Thanksgiving and Christmas this year too.
Okay, so
Thanksgiving and Christmas very different, very different.
Very different. I think for a Halloween party, I think one of the top ones is wear a tasteful but fun costume.
I agree.
Don't come here in a
pillowcase.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do the generic ghost like Charlie Brown and stuff like.
Yeah,
you're
coming some effort.
Yeah,
put some effort into it, right?
Oh, I don't do costumes. Then why did you come?
Right, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah,
come to the barbecues in the summer. Then don't come to the Halloween party.
No, we like to have fun here.
Yeah, yeah. You let your geek flag fly and you dress up.
1,000%.
Have fun with it. It's the one day a year you can be anybody you want. Well, it's within cultural appropriation.
Yes. That's the other thing. Please be cultural appropriate when doing costumes.
I don't need another Gerard Butler as an Egyptian. Okay. Don't need it. All right. So that's a good rule. That's a good rule. Number 1, some costume effort.
Yeah.
Number 1. All right. Number 2.
This one I think is universal for any get-togethers. Bring drinks, especially so for Halloween parties. What do you normally do? 9 times out of 10, a lot of people drink. Bring alcohol.
So like our party's BYOB.
And
bring some to share. Bring some to share. It's up to you.
Yeah, but don't show up and then expect everybody to. Yeah, don't piggyback off of everyone's shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's somewhere. Don't show up empty-handed, right? Like, don't show up empty-handed at all. Like, bring something to the party, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I like that. So we got costume effort. Don't show up empty-handed. And then whether you bring even bring candy.
Yeah, because
Halloween.
Because think about it, at the Halloween party, the group can pass out candy to the kids that are coming by.
Yeah, whether the kids or.
You want a little snack on your own?
Throw it in the bowl. Throw it in a bowl.
Yeah.
For everybody to grab.
Yeah.
Unless you get a special snack for yourself for later that you're saving. Like if this is the end.
I respect that.
Yeah. But otherwise, put that shit out there.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. What would be a number 3 rule for a survival, for millennials? Like, because there's a lot of people that are listening probably going to host a party this year. I would assume half of them, a good half of them.
I think we actually party. I think we both just said it. Be cultural appropriate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that falls in the costume effort.
Okay.
Umbrella term. Costume effort.
Umbrella term.
Can throw black paint on their face and just show up.
That's true. Yeah, that's low.
And that's a lazy costume.
What it is.
Now, if you're dressing up as Michael Jackson, that's a different story. Okay, like you can be Michael, but I want to see Jerry curls and I want to see a red leather jacket. The full zombie, but prosthetic nose would be nice.
Maybe a little flame hair.
Yeah. Like a little LED red and orange lights inside the hair.
Yeah.
A little smoke machine.
The other one, this is another one that goes for, it's a universal term. Leave your bullshit at the door.
Yeah. Don't kill the vibes.
don't come into my home or anyone else's for that matter and cause a ruckus because you will be tossed out on your ass before you even know it.
Don't kill the vibe.
Yeah.
I like how I'm taking what you're saying. We're summarizing it for the commandments here. So we got costume effort. Don't show up empty-handed. Don't kill the vibes. I got one I think I'm going to add. Don't hijack the aux. If they got music playing in the
and
background,
everyone's vibing
and everyone's just chilling, just leave it the fuck alone. Are you that bored that you're going to have to say, hey, could you put this kind of music on? And majority of them are going to be fucking, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
that or Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller, little Nightmare on My Street, little Fresh Prince at it.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have some like spooky, Michael Myers theme song. You just have some shit in the background. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of background, you see my little friend is back.
Michael?
Oh. It's Grogu.
Dog, I can't see shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Put him right here. He'll be on the mic stand. Okay. And I'll add the fifth and final one. I think because I can see you're trying to think of like what other ones you could come up with, unless you have one.
Another universal one.
Okay.
Clean up after yourself. Either leave it the way you found the house or make it better. Preferably help me make it better.
Don't be a mess. I
Yeah.
like that.
Don't leave it in shambles when it was not in shambles when you arrived.
I was actually going to say don't overstay.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good, right? Like maybe we add an extra one. That's a little like little asterisk at the bottom there. Don't overstay, because I can't stand when we host parties and like everybody is left. And there's that one person who's just kind of chilling. And they're saying, oh man, that was a great party. I'm like, I know. Glad you had fun.
Please leave. Respectfully, please leave.
All right. So to wrap up the commandments of being a guest to a Halloween party, give us some effort to the costume. Don't show up empty-handed. Don't kill the vibes, which, you know what? We're going to don't kill the vibes. Subject 1A. Don't overstay.
It's a good placement.
Don't hijack the aux. And clean up after yourself.
Very simple rules.
Five very simple rules. Now, as a host, if you are the unlucky few that are hosting a Halloween party, I understand it's stressful. I understand that you have many things to do and you're running around, and hopefully you're not doing the night of Halloween, which is the worst idea to do a Halloween party on the night of Halloween, because on the phone, the doorbell never stops and people just keep knocking. Number one, and this is my opinion, and I'm going to stand by this one, decorate with decadence. Specifically,
and that one I'm glad you said that one first, because I feel like that ties into the costume effort. If you are hosting a party, put effort into the aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't want to see just a pumpkin in your front fucking porch. I don't want to see just some spider webs strung about. Give me some themed cups. Get me some inside. Like I have a low fog machine that's going to be running through my house on my Halloween party. Like I go extra. I'm gonna have LED lights on the bottom of the floors, so that way that it glows with the low fog.
See, I think you should also make your little finger foods spooky themed.
Which actually, you know what? That was my number 2, and I'm glad you said that. Because number 1 was the decorations, and yes, and decorate your fucking yard. If you're holding a Halloween party, have some fucking decorations. Have some respect for the holiday. You don't show up to a Christmas party and they don't have no Christmas decorations up in a Christmas tree. So don't hold a goddamn Halloween party and don't with no fucking decorations up. I hate that shit. It drives me fucking crazy. Which is number 2, foods and drinks. You gotta have spooky cocktails or like little, like I do pigs in a blanket. They're very easy snack, right? For parties, good little finger food, right, Nick?
I agree. They're very quick, very simple, very tasteful.
Quick little dip. You're good. You're happy. You know what I call them? I call them mummy dogs.
Okay, cute.
Little mummy dogs. You know, if you have desserts, go to your local grocery store and get the little fucking Halloween themed cupcakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep it. If you are not culinary inclined, that's fine. Go get store-bought stuff. I won't judge you as long as it is in theme.
Yeah, for food and drinks, and I'm gonna preface this because again, I've hosted quite a few parties at this point, and a wedding that Nick didn't go to. I'm only saying this because I'm trying to bait him into coming to Kansas City when I go see my first Chiefs game to come out and hang out for the weekend. With the food and drinks, I feel it's important that you have a pickings section, like like your chips, your candies, little shit like that. You have something that has some sustenance. So whether it's I don't know, some chicken fingers, some nuggies.
Go to Chick-fil-A. You can get the party platter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make sure there's some like actual sustenance, and then you gotta have like some fun little desserts because not everybody's gonna be feeling to eat something. Somebody just wants to pick. Somebody just wants to snack on some desserts. You gotta have the variations and subtext A2. Have a vegetarian option for your friends. Be respectful.
Also, allergies.
Yeah, allergy. Well, unless you're, and I'm sorry if you're gluten free, Carly. I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm just not catering to that one because that shit gets so ridiculous sometimes. Everything got gluten, and I can't help that.
Yeah, I feel bad for her because I know it's in fucking everything. So like, she has to live on a very strict food plan.
We love you, Carly. I'm sorry.
We do. It's not. You didn't choose this.
I know you didn't choose this.
You did not choose this.
Number 3 on my 5 commandments, costume enforcement. So now you said costume effort.
Yes.
On the host side, set the bar. Set the bar for your costume.
Okay, that is not where I thought you were going with it.
If you half-ass it, they're gonna expect it. And what I used to do was I would post, like, I'd make a Facebook group, right? And I would show people what I'm going to be dressed up as. So there's a level up here that I'm showing some effort. I need you to come in at least meet me halfway. Meet me halfway.
I won't even say halfway. Meet me. I'll take a quarter, but I mean, there needs to be effort.
I don't want to see a blow up fucking dinosaur.
No, because I want everyone to know the day that I do host a Halloween party, because it will happen. You show up to my home in an inflatable costume. Not only does that, it's not original, it is also lazy. But the fact of how big it fucking is, and you take up room in my house with it, I want you to know how fast you are going to get out of it, because I'm going to spray fart spray into your little vent, and you will die. Is that the YMCA?
Yeah, I was with the YMCA. I got to put this away. I wish it was an actual puppet because I'd be playing with it more often.
No, I will be putting fart spray into anyone's inflatable.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. But along with the costume, like, make sure that if somebody comes in with a weak costume, you're roasting them for the whole night now. You make fun of them. You can't. So that was number 3. Number 4, and I stand by this one. I think this is an unspoken rule that should be for every party, whether it's a barbecue, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Galentine's Day. Don't care what get together you're putting together here. You need a quiet corner or quiet section for millennials,
a sensory room,
to just chill for a little bit.
Yeah, where there's low music, if not any music.
Yeah, you need some vibey back, like perfect example for the people at home. Check this out. Alexa, turn off the studio. Boom. You just got glowiness here. It's a little vibe in the room. Now we can see everything here. You can't see me on camera because this camera sucks at night. Alexa, turn on studio. However, she's not listening. Alexa, turn on the studio. Thank you. Now, however, you come in here. I usually have the TV on with the horror movie or some like lo-fi spooky vibes. And that's just people come in. Like, so my old office, if you remember where I recorded with when I did NFA. I showed you that studio.
Oh yeah, the all black.
I had a couch and everything in there. That was the vibe spot. I can't tell you how many nights at my parties, like we would all I'd be sitting in my desk chair and everyone will be like, people will be on the couch, on the ottoman, on the floor, just chilling, vibing, and we're just smoking, relaxing, having a good time. And that was for people who didn't really want to socialize with the crowd. Make that for your friends, especially if you're a millennial, which I hope you're a millennial if you're listening. And number 5. Now I was gonna go music, right? Like have theme music, but that's kind of I don't think that's a rule. You should have music regardless. Like that, you don't want a silent party. So I kind of want to X that. You'd be stupid to just not have any kind of background ambiance, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this one, I'm just going to say, put this on the rule because this is important. And I've been to parties that were not prepared. Have proper bathroom prep.
Yes.
Have extra toilet paper behind the toilet bowl, like, or have a little container that has the toilet paper.
Poo
Put a
spray.
little spray can of Febreze.
And
Crack the window in the bathroom.
Also do the poopery.
Yeah. Just a little. Make sure you have a hand towel for people to dry their hands. How many times I went into a bathroom at somebody's house and there's no hand towel, and I'm like, what? I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm sterile.
I also think that you should have feminine products of multitude of different ones in the bathroom.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying it to be courteous, because I will never know when it hits. Because when Flo hits, she come out streaming.
Oh, I just thought of something that I need to add to your list.
Oh no.
Because when you said don't kill the vibe, right? That was kind of one of the commandments. Don't kill the vibe. Subtext 1B. Do not bring people that do not know the host of the party without consent prior.
Yeah. If you show up to my house and I don't know who that is, you have 0.5 seconds to fix that, and that's being very graceful. You're lucky if I don't boot you and your guest out the moment you show up.
And I agree. Listen, now sometimes there's allowances for that. Sometimes there is. Sometimes you have that one friend and she brings other friends and they're dressed provocatively. And then, that's adding to the vibes of the party.
Yes.
That's adding to the vibes. If you bring a sexy, you're allowed, there's subtext to this rule. You're allowed to bring friends who come in as the sexy nurse, the sexy teacher, whatever costume that Spirit Halloween has this year. We exclusively allow that. But if you're bringing Joe and he works in accounting and you wanted to bring him out for the night, don't do that, because he's going to eat my pizza rolls and I'm going to get mad at him. And if I see him open up my freezer, I might smack him in the mouth.
Also, there is a rule to the whole loophole thing for that ups the vibe and stuff like that. You might get granted that and stuff and everything. However, if they start acting up and causing a scene, congratulations. Not only are they out, you're going with them because you brought them unannounced. They go, you go.
Bro, we had a Halloween party a few years ago. Because we didn't do one last year because obviously the wedding took precedence. That was our Halloween party. But the year before, we had somebody bring some of their friends, and for whatever reason, homegirl just started crying. Bro, like wailing, and I'm like sitting I'm in the kitchen and I peek in my living room, like, what the fuck? And she's just wailing, crying. I'm like, wait, what happened? What's going on? And then she started going off about her personal problems going on. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the mummy dogs out of the oven, so I'll be back. And I never returned. I don't know what happened to this one. I hope better things happen to you and your boyfriend that cheated on you, and I don't know. But don't bring that shit to my party in my living room specifically.
Yeah, like I'm all for creating a safe space for people. It's not my house during those times. Like, respectfully, I hope whatever you're going through, you get through, but don't come here and unpack.
Oh, and if you have an option for a fire pit in your backyard, get the fire going. Yeah. It's Halloween, baby. It's chilly.
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe.
I always get a fire going. I'm
all for it. I'm saying it's not always chilly, though.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, for you guys, yeah. For us, it's usually pretty chilly around here, but for the most part, that's another spot. It's another spot for the introverts to go hang out. They usually commune around a fire and just sit there and be like, "It's a nice fire."
Yep. Small head nods.
Yeah. The unspoken rules. You know how many times I did that at the rent fair? Just put the head, you nod your head down. If you know the person, what's up?
Don't know them.
But if you don't know them, but you like their costume or their outfit, give them an up. That's how you know you're earning respect.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know that, unspoken rules of men.
We're such simple creatures.
We are such simple creatures. That's pretty much all I got. I'm so exhausted right now. I can't think straight.
I can't.
We were fighting to get to. I had high hopes for this episode, but unfortunately, you didn't get the best versions of us this week. And we got enough of Nick being mad, so that's good though. Got some good arguments in there. But we haven't done this in a while. Let's end this episode on some adult wins and fails. What are your adult wins and fails this week, Nick? What was your fail this week?
I did not put up any of my laundry.
You didn't do any laundry this week?
No.
You did laundry, but you didn't put it away.
Congratulations. That is my adult win and the fail all in the same lump.
You did laundry, but didn't put it away. Okay. Yeah. I started taking omeprazole for my acid reflux because I'm old. And that's really good. It's helped. You're supposed to take it once a day, same time every day. My fail is I haven't taken it at the same time every day. One night it was at 7. One night it was at 9. One day it was at 8 a.m. Just completely forgot to take it for an entire day. But it's helping. I no longer wake up with acid reflux anymore, so that's nice. I wake up in the middle of the night and my chest, I feel like I'm having a fucking heart attack.
You substitute one for the other.
It's great. It's a great time. I also have not put out my Halloween decorations or purchased any Halloween candy.
I got candy. Oh, I'll eat candy after Halloween.
Well, let's wrap this up here. Now, we went through our 10 commandments. The 10 commandments were have good food and drinks. Make sure they're spooky related. Set the tone for your costume. Make a quiet corner for the millennials. Decorate your motherfucking house and prep the motherfucking bathroom if you're hosting. Have extra toilet paper. Have Febreze spray. Crack a window. Make sure there's a hand towel so they can dry their motherfucking hands. And if you're going to be a guest there, don't show up empty-handed. Don't kill the vibes.
Put some effort.
Show some effort in your costume. Don't hijack the aux. And there's one more. What was the other one I'm missing?
Don't leave the place messy.
Oh, don't be messy.
And also, please leave at a normal time.
Yeah, don't overstay.
Do not overstay.
Like, I think, depending on how wild the party gets, 10, depends what day, too. Like, if you do it on Saturday night, 10:30 is, the max of you staying.
And if it's that rare occasion where the vibes are real good, 10:45.
10:45. 11 if they're, really close friends of yours. That's hosting.
Yeah, those people, those are the ones that are helping you wrap up everything and get everybody out there. It's not, that close.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I can't wait till next year when Copper comes to my Halloween party because he hasn't been to one yet. He hasn't been to one of ours yet because he's Mr. Busy. But he's gonna be one of those guys that stays late, helps clean up, and sleeps on the couch the good guy he is.
Always.
So to summarize, if you're a host of a Halloween party, set the vibe, be the vibe. If you're a guest, don't be a cheap asshole.
Respect the place.
Yeah, I think that sums it up, right? That's
Respect.
A good summary. And again, if you haven't commented below yet, this is our list for our candies. I need to know who has the winning list and whose house are you going to on Halloween to get candy from. I hope the AI makes that a TikTok. That'd be nice. Nice little thing there. All right, Nick, say your goodbyes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after this episode, it is officially, actually 1000%. It is the spooky month. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. Time to bust it up and I'm already stumbling. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay spooky. We love you guys. It's gonna be a great season.
Yes, this is our first episode in October, so I'm hoping that you guys are continuing the spooky vibes as we've already started a couple weeks ago. And let's have some fun this season. Let's not be dickheads about stuff. Let's be respectful and culturally appropriate. Don't want to see lots of Bob Marleys out there that aren't from the Rastafarian groups. And yeah, we're gonna bring better energy next week. I promise you.
Yeah, we'll be rested and whatnot.
I think, now I'm not 100% sure, but I think we might have a guest next week.
I hope he doesn't tell me. I want to be surprised too.
Well, it's not like a real guest. It's a guest that's going to discuss murder.
Okay.
It's your favorite witch.
I know.
Wow.
I'm excited for that, but like the way you worded it though, like I thought like you had found somebody that to do something else too, and I was like, oh,
Nobody
okay.
wants to be on our show. I think we've made that pretty clear. Nobody wants to come on the show. We have asked many of people. And if you guys think somebody would be good on the show, send them our clips and see if they actually want to. They don't respond after they see our clips. Which is weirdly enough, is how I got you and how I got Copper on the show to begin with.
We were in the same podcast forum.
Yeah, we're all in the same group. I might try to find a guest. I'm gonna do some little extra legwork next month and try to get somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. And I'm willing to pay.
No.
I'll figure something out here. We're going to get these views one way or another, guys. What the fuck? Well, that's time. My light just turned off.
Heyo.
Okay. Well, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching the episode. If you haven't watched the episode and you just skip to the end here, go back and watch the other shit. We're stupid. Like, follow, subscribe to Adulthood Pending.
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still here trying to play the game, boy. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Write another song and put it online. Pause and think, am I wasting my time? Start to question, when will it be enough? Searching for my four-leaf clover. One more try till it's game over. Everything's fine, I'll tell